People, with your opportunities, right? If you can't access the front door, you gotta take it through the window. Let me bring it back for the people at the back so they can hear me. I may remix it a bit. With your opportunities, with your abundance affirmations, if they ain't gonna let you go through the front door, you gotta go through the window. Whether it's 4K, 1080p, HD. This is all free. This is history. You know? This is abundance affirmations. I hope you will. If you do not see a clear image, please do not miss the message. Alright, in today's video, I'm going to talk about lions in the camp. Currently, you are viewing the best motivational channel in the United Kingdom. You could have watched any YouTube channel in the world, respectfully. But you are watching abundance affirmations. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, people. Let's get ready to rumble. Lions in the camp. Reason why I wanted to cover this story is because Anthony Yarde, one of my favourite boxers in the United Kingdom, currently one of my favourite boxers, right? Also, he is known as Beast from the East, Mr. Lions in the Camp. He is a boxer, right? He fought his arch enemy, or should I say competitor, Lyndon Arthur from Manchester. But people, I know, shout out to everybody in the United Kingdom, but people from London, if you're from north, east, south, west, please stand up. There's plenty of things or opportunities to go around now. But getting back to the story, right? Anthony Yarde lost to Lyndon Arthur in the first meeting. I'm not going to lie, no. It was a very disappointment, a real big shock. Maybe as a anti-Yarde fan, but I'm going to be honest. No, I haven't seen somebody be jabbed like that, man, or use the jab. You know, the jab opens the door. Whether you want to use it in boxing or if you want to use it for motivational purpose. Maybe sometimes, right? Everybody wants to use haymakers, but let me get back to the story anyway. Him winning on points, right? And I was thinking, right, would he win the next meeting? But Mr. Anthony Yarde, you know him. He's lions in the camp. Sometimes you have to dig deep. And I wouldn't say it was an excuse, but in terms of him losing a family member during COVID, and losing a family member through anything, man. Sometimes we're only human. People say you're professional, you're meant to adapt to any situation, but sometimes, man, things hit you hard, man. One day it's sunny and one day it's a stormy day. But reason why I wanted to do Lions in the Camp, because sometimes, man, in life, right, you have to fight your own battles, man. Even at times, man, take it from me, man, right, that I've been the lion in the camp where I've protected people where, they haven't been around, like, in terms of someone tried to destroy their character. But sometimes, right, the people that you protect, right, is the ones that are trying to destroy your character. Let me bring it back for the people at the back so they can hear me. Sometimes, right, when you're the lion in the camp and you're trying to protect that person, right, and when you're not around, they ain't trying to protect or use the same energy for you. This is lions in the camp. There's gonna be days, right, when people they're gonna draw you out, right. Sometimes, right, you have to be the lion in the camp when life hits you, man. Whether you wanna say it's a lesson or a loss, man. Mr. Anthony Yarde, he really inspired me, man, because for you to come back for a loss is not easy, man. He used all the critics, even the people that actually believed in him, or the people that didn't, use those critics, right, and soaked up everything like a sponge. Lions in the camp, right? Sometimes you have to do things that makes you feel uncomfortable, man. Sometimes there's a difference between fans and supporters. Supporters are going to be with the people that's going to be with you, whether it's a good time or bad time, right? And fans are going to be the convenient artists. It's going to be so convenient for them to be a fan at that time, but when you take a loss, or when you're not as big, or in terms of when you're not big as how you was before, they're going to drop you, man. As I said, man, there's two differences, man. Take this in for today, people. There's a difference between fan and supporter, man. I was even, recapping the match and thinking, how is Yarde going to bring this in part 2? Even somebody that I really believed in, somebody that that I'm really a fan of. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought he may not even win the second match. But sometimes Lions in the Camp is about proving your doubters wrong. But of course, you prove to yourself. Lions in the Camp. Lions in the Camp is not just about taking the E out of ego and getting ready to go. Lions in the Camp is having that self-belief. Sometimes you have to lock the door and just touch base with your abundance affirmations without nobody knowing. Sometimes Lions in the Camp has to have you training like 6 a.m. in the morning when everybody's sleeping. Lions in the Camp is about owning and taking accountability for your lessons or your loss. Lions in the Camp is about you training so hard, right? I'm being there where you train so hard and you feel so sick. Lions in the Camp is about when painfully the people that are close to you, right, don't want to assist you to rise above all means, man. Lions in the Camp is like Yarde really digging deep and throwing those body shots, and winning by stoppage, man. Lions in the Camp is about, being, there's going to be one person that's going to be in your corner. Now, shout out to the brother, Twiter, man. The thing that he says, man, that really stuck with me as well, man, when he says, dream it, believe it, achieve it. Let me bring it back for the people at the back so they can hear me. Dream it, believe it, achieve it. He was even very emotional about it, crying to Frank Rowan, one of the biggest promoters in the world, saying that wasn't us. And I like the way how he used accountability. He didn't leave his line in the camp to take the loss. He said, that wasn't us, Frank. Please give us another shot. Sometimes, right, when people believe in you, right, and the pain that you suffer, they feel that they take it as well. Something like me, I'm an empathetic person. When somebody feels pain, or when somebody feels a certain way, the energy is rubbed into me as well. And that's what happened with Twiter, man. He said, lies in the camp, man. They had to go back to the lab and take it back to basics, man. Lions in the camp is when you have to execute and dismiss anything that's going to stop your concentration, man. Lions in the camp. Lions in the camp is gonna sometimes you have to prove that you are a lion, because people, the lion, right? Sometimes when you step on a lion's tail, it doesn't roar, but when you consistently keep doing it, the lion's ready to roar, but still control your emotions, man. So with Yarde, him being that winner, man, that really evoked with my emotions, because I was actually a support. I'm still a support, but he proved us wrong. He proved his doubters wrong that said he could never do it. You know, he really evoked my emotions, because lines in the camp, everybody's been there, man. Where your energy is gone, or sometimes you feel like you don't want to resume anything. But there's something that Yarde said, or he sang. Loose Ends. Loose Ends is a British group. He said, he sang it. He goes, "You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. When the rain pours, there's no one to blame. You can't stop the rain." I ain't great at singing, but when that song hits me in terms of listening to it, you can't stop the rain, in terms of you can't stop what people think about you, man. You can't stop whether it was a lesson or a loss. You can't stop that person that if they've left you in life, man. You can't stop if your job say this is it, this is your final day, man. And when it all comes, you have to take accountability, man. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. When it even pours, there's no one to blame. So lines in the camp, man. Everybody say it with me, man. Lines in the camp. Lines in the camp. Lines in the camp. Man, I have to bring back the brother Tunde a day, man. When he says, dream it, believe it, achieve it. Believe that, man. This is abundance affirmations. This journey is closed. I'm talking about the video. But yeah, peace.